No, not working. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I can hear the game because it's coming through desktop audio, but it's not showing up on here. Alright, I'm just gonna like mess with a few things. I'm gonna load it, anyways. Is it loaded now? Oh my god, is it there? Hello! There it is! There it is! Okay, so I did a thing. I kind of went back to camp. Because I missed being at camp. So I kind of went back to camp. So we are at camp, okay. Sorry, I was taking pictures of these for. Didn't you fucking start? There we go. Let's end it there. We've had a day. What's happening? Oh! Astarion wants to talk to us. Astarion.
With haste.
Hello. How you doing?
There you are, my friend.
We're wearing matching outfits. Darling.
Are you now? Don't make promises you can't keep, darling. Thankfully, I've had my needs met this evening.
I found a bear.
I found a bear.
I found a bear.
He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
Did you know that you found a bear?
So's any meal worth having. It's nothing compared to, well, other things I could be dining on, but significantly better than the rats and bugs Cazador served me. It was exactly as appetizing as you'd think. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again. Exactly. I can be better than him.
Yes, you
Stronger,
can.
more powerful, more...
I finally got the glowing eyes to work
you
with.
meant be kinder.
I
Pet
finally
bunnies,
got
that
the
sort of thing.
the eyes.
I've no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will.
Kinky.
Indeed they are. Now that I can walk in the sun, well, that opens all manner of doors. It could open some coffins, too.
Ay. Ay.
These tadpoles are a gift I intend to use to the fullest. You should do the same. I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
Yeah.
My old master. Before the mind flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate.
In Baldur's
The
Gate.
patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on. Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't
Thing
the
is,
only
like,
monsters
law-wise,
out there.
Zulia would already know
They're not
because
even the
Zulia
only
was like
ones hunting
Bezzies
us.
with Kazzy.
All I'm
Once upon
asking
a
is that
time.
you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Let's go eat. Come on. Oh no, I've got another. Alright, so the thing above my head, it tells me.
Enjoy playing with your new friends. Bye-bye.
Bye. It tells us whenever there's a like camp event happening. So like, if I was to like go to bed,
Always at
obviously I'm
your
going to
side.
talk to Sarah first. But if I was to go to bed,
Remembering our time together, the things we've shared. And I don't just mean that lovely neck of yours.
hey yo,
I'm growing to like the whole package,
hey yo,
honestly.
hey yo.
And you clearly like me too. So... I could feel it as I was getting
Hey, yo.
lost in your
Hey
neck.
yo.
The little shakes of excitement. You enjoyed it, didn't you?
Maybe.
So did I. More than words can say. You deserve a reward. I'm so very pleased with what you gave me. We could take an evening to ourselves, get away from camp, get some privacy. I know somewhere quiet. Somewhere intimate. Somewhere we can indulge in each other. Wonderful. I just hope we don't have to wait too long before we can steal away.
Hey yo.
But once we
Hey
can,
yo.
I promise you a night you'll never forget. See you there, lover.
Hey yo. Good night. Good night. Fucking good night. Alright. Why is he... Scratch what you do.
Hello, my dear. I was just wondering when you'd invite me. A quiet evening for once. Perfect for two people who'd like to take some time to themselves. If you catch my meaning. And I do
Do mean sex, to be clear.
We've been waiting long enough. Let's find our own little piece of nowhere. Somewhere we can lose ourselves and forget all this madness. There's a secluded place nearby that should do nicely. Wait until the others are asleep. Then come and find me there. Indeed you will, my love.
Hey yo.
I can't wait.
Ah! Oh, here we go. This shit. Ah! There's an extra one!
I've been waiting.
Fucking hell. I forgot to
Waiting.
uninstall a mod.
To have you.
I'm gonna have to skip it. I'm sorry. I forgot I had that mod installed. I'll have to just like skip it when it comes to it. No pun intended. Yeah! Well, of course you would have to.
It's a poem. A gift from Cazador. He considered himself
Yeah, we're gonna have to
quite
get
the artist
clever
and used his
senses.
slave
I
as
forgot
a
that I had the
He
mod!
composed and carved that one over the course of a night. He made a lot of revisions as he went.
I forgot to like set it to automatically turn off.
I don't know. It's not like I can look in a mirror and see. Now let's go. We've wasted enough time already.
Oh yeah.
Hello, beautiful. I was so hoping you'd say that. Until later then.
I think I'm gonna have to like find a way to take that mod off. Right there. I'm pretty sure there's a way. Wait that. Just while I'm doing this. There we go. I think I've got it. I think. I didn't know. I didn't. It's in the options of this mod that I have, and I didn't know that it was gonna do that automatically, did I? Right, I'm gonna just make sure. Actually, I'm gonna just make sure. Okay, I think I might have got it. I think. The only problem is, when I go to ascend him, I'm gonna like I have a mod called Relive Your Ascension Night or something, like Relive Your Final Night, and that does a similar thing. So I'm gonna have to make sure I like turn that off before like continuing.
Can't give up now.
What a
I have
scratch one.
something to ask.
The dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Nah. I am so sorry. I didn't know. Undead, I didn't know. I didn't know.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
okay, Starion?
I did miss that face, you know.
There's another explanation mark.
I'd watch yourself, my friend. I don't know if our pale
Hag
rogue
can't
has
have gone
anything
far.
good in his heart, or even a scrap of it left.
There's an explanation mark. So like, I'm gonna keep on doing this until there's no more. Astarion, what do you want?
Looking at something. I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction. Preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red. Is it? What do you see when you look at me? Oh, go on. Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day. Observant. Mirrors aren't much use, but being reflected in someone else's eyes? Well, I could do worse.
Be right back again. I'm just gonna mess with some stuff. And I'm gonna quickly save while, you know. I didn't expect it to do that. I didn't fucking expect it to do that. I forgot that that mod did that. So it's like, am I? I'm scarred. I did not realize. I forgot that it was gonna do that, and I feel stupid.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, Astarion. Good night. I've had a rough night. Right, now we can continue with the game.
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never
Edge
fail.
closer to the mirror.
my darling Macram. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crushed me.
Don't look. Don't.
Still alive. So that's...
Stop. Please. Please.
I don't think he's very happy.
Away. Away.
Away?
Don't look. Don't. Stop. Please. Please. Wait. You
Intestines throb.
don't look. Don't. Please.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, dismembering him painstakingly, limb by limb. She cackles. The man's
Wait there.
twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry. A scene appears in your mind. Two paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, petal.
They are left as scabs of life, while she spits on the beauty their death would sow. You see an image of blue skies and sunshine as the door shudders a warning. Run. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent.
Ay, ay, ay.
You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form shimmering. The lightest touch of hope brushes your mind as the presence within retreats.
Please.
Light on my feet.
Away. Away.
What's wrong with you?
No. No. Don't look. Mustn't look. Mustn't see. I see it. What's to come? Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rot. Skull splitting. Knife twisting. Gut spilling. All future. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please, please. Monster. For mind dripping. Flesh peeling. No.
There. No intention of letting that happen.
Stop. Please. Please.
Oh well.
Wait! Wait! Don't look. Don't.
Auntie only wants...
You took a life.
I don't give a shit. I'm in a mood.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Why do I not have my shit?
The dance macabre.
At the ready.
Time for a cull.
Dun, 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 dun.
To the death.
Dun, dun, dun.
No time to waste.
One down. Millions live. Can't slow down.
Let's have some fun. Sounds like fun.
Kebab.
here?
Right there.
Have to keep going.
What the fuck? Go. Where are you going? Can you stop following us? Ay, ay, ay.
Trap. Be cautious.
That one's probably not gonna. No. Oh yeah. Okay. okay? How's this stream doing? How's the stream doing? Sorry, and don't you dare. Don't, no, din it. Don't leave the fucking traps alone. I'm very tired. Fucking hell.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Very.
I smell a trap. Seems simple enough. There, in the cage.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair? You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones!
Cobain.
Then I'll bring you back and do it all over again!
Just get out of here! Please!
You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? Cause I can't be asked. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna mod. Just to make this easier for me because I'm not a problem solver. Okay? I'm not a problem solver. No.
Bloody clever clogs!
I feel like kicking your ass. Come on.
Think you can take me on?
By the way, I'm only doing this for the more difficult ones. For the ones that are like easy, I'm not gonna bother. I can't be asked.
Be careful. There are traps.
foot in my patch.
You bastard! You ruined it! You ruined everything! Ethel was going to bring my husband back. Back from the dead. And now I'll never see him again. Because of you! This. Just a bit longer and my child would have been born. And all this would have been over. Don't judge me. I have nothing. My baby would have been raised in rags. Auntie Ethel promised to give this child a good life. Teach them magic even. More than I could have done. I always wanted to be a mother. I just never thought I'd do it alone. Now I'll have to drag Connor's coffin all the way home. It's the only way this child will ever meet their father. I hope you're happy.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine. I don't know about you.
Yes, darling. I was just wondering when you'd invite.
Gods, didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again. What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring it back! Bring Connor back! Please! What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
That's like me every time I wake up.
What have you done to him? But this isn't what she promised! I wanted him back! Back the way he was! Not this! Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back. Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
Ay, ay, ay.
Couple turns should do it.
Ay, ay, ay. There's the frog.
Something over there.
Don't linger.
Okay.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Into the bloody fray. Another fight. Let's go. Come on. Can't stay idle. I won't give in.
Finding my way.
Never a dull moment.
10 years in the joint
Ah!
made you a
Keep
fucking
going.
pussy.
Fucking hell! Fucking hell, man! You gotta keep doing that!
Best be on my way. Still on my feet.
I'm spent. I should unwind in camp.
Let's go camp. Aye, aye, aye.
A private word would be nice.
Hello, beautiful.
Right. Starring.
Well met.
Well met.
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. What else is on your mind? A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by Illithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear. Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpoles inserted into our brains by rubber-skinned tentacle monsters. There's nothing usual about it. All the more reason to stick close. I think you'll agree.
Dale.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
For a split second, you see a swirl of untamed magic. Then his defenses drop like a portcullis.
Out! That was uncalled for. Not an eventuality I'm entirely unfamiliar with. Nevertheless, please don't try that again unless I invite you to. We all have those from time to time. I once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bought the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too. As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about. So long as they remain fantasies. We all have our burdens, one way or the other. Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of seromorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If seromorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book.
Be wary of false promises. Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion, attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or two to carve up.
Starrying.
Hello, beautiful. Hello, my sweet. Then I'll see you tonight. Well, hello. Off you go, then.
Mwahaha.
Have a lot on my mind. And well,
In it.
in it. Something over there.
Hello and welcome to Bogrot. Now, kindly, giz all your stuff.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Oh, authority.
Authority.
A true soul. Right. Welcome to Bogrot.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Or whatever you want to call it.
So the tadpole allows us to influence others.
Influence, yes. But
You have the ability to manipulate people, make them bend to your every whim, and you'd be cautious about it. That's no fun. My point exactly. I'm so glad you agree. It's no Baldur's Gate.
If you like
At least
trash.
it's some kind of civilization.
Then keep looking.
I do miss the gate, though. The Elf Song Tavern, sunset over Grey Harbour, fried fish at the docks.
Drunk young patriarchs, naked in the fountains. Ah, civilization.
No traps, please.
Hydrate. Okay. I think this is orange and mango diluted juice. I did a hydrate. Why is my camp thingy went off? Camp night events available. Okay, okay. Ah! Oh, why did I click on that?
Go on then! What have we got here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or attack.
What do you want? I mean, what do you need? You are blessed, ain't ya? A true soul?
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Pardon, madam. I didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place. Well, that's that. We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
Ask the pipsqueak on the spinny tower. We're out of here.
Right then.
Fresh meats. Canned meats. Yes.
Cut me loose! Magacamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. I'm a deep gnome, you're a drow. You helped me, now you plan to enslave me. What then? Torture? Blood sport? Or perhaps just a good old-fashioned walloping? Nothing? You're teasing me now. I'm certain of it. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
I'm EP. I don't give a shit. My joints are in pain.
Watch your back.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
As you approach, then a low moan. Someone or something. You hear another muffled cry.
Go away!
Let's leave them alone.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
Ruined.
Don't disturb a half ogre in the making.
Mutilate them.
Where do I go from here? Blood follows me everywhere.
Get out! Out!
Coming through.
Blood comes easy these days. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Ay, ay, ay. That fucker just glitched.
Survival is all that matters.
beautiful.
But I think for future reference, like, I might have to take this off. But I don't know yet. If I can get the mod off without it like disrupting the game, then I'll, you know.
I did miss that face, you know.
What's inside? At the ready.
Feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Wait.
Your cautious method pays off. Mystery meat, tough as boar hide.
Right, this thing is bothering us. I'm gonna go to camp. I'm gonna get in a camp.
I need a quick.
Oh, it's you. You with your fucking.
Spare me a moment. We've been. It's rather personal, Matt. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parrot. No, not. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I can just trust me. It's been days since I last. And by that, I mean, it's imperative. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. Thank you. Oh, I can feel a metaphorical demon. I haste to point out, but oh, it's not sincerely though. My lady?
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale
You
takes
can
it a
enjoy
bit
me
too
boots.
literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
I agree, Astarion. Good night.
Hello, my sweet. I was just wondering when you didn't...
Emily apparently needs to level up. Oh, 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 it's magic! You know! Emily and Court are still over here. Are you fucking serious? Get down!
Careful, I bite.
Get down!
Where am I needed?
Get down! Get down!
Looking ahead. Never a dull moment.
Defender of the people.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Jesus Christ. Hello. Hi.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but Ugh!
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the Archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Listen to sense now. Don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by their short hairs. Sound good? I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
See you soon, then.
Now we're talking. Soldier. Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
All is ash and meat.
Emily, shut your mouth.
Keep your distance, darling.
took.
No time to rest. Quiet. Move with care.
Those gnolls. Brutalized. And I smell brimstone. This isn't good.
Never wanted the easy path.
I never was a sucker for a smooth talker. But I admit, Astarion, you're pretty slick.
And you're rather the opposite of slick. Do you have a point?
I was just being nice.
Step one of starting a conversation, think before you speak.
Never was my strong suit.
Blood follows me everywhere.
I just hydrated.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home. The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike.
Oh, my arse hurts. Ow.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you, You'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
The only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
Oh well.
With haste.
That was fucking... Fuck it. We're doing it. We're turning this on.
Ready for another round? Knees high.
I cannot be arsed.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Sounds like a good...
Let's see. Anything of use?
Don't touch me.
Everything is clear.
Don't be shy.
Where am I? What's going on?
Come over here, boy.
Ah! Yeah. Oh, I cracked a bone. Right, we're moving the vampire-related stuff here so I don't get a bit confused.
Couldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. At least things have stayed interesting.
I don't know if it's a good thing that I'm cracking bones undead.
Yes, darling.
Hello, bye-bye. You want to speak to me.
Just thought of something.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. And you'll have them, but I can't promise you'll like them.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Good night.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Oopsie.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. Ta-ta.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time
Ta-ta.
since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden. Unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All
Astoria! Hello.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Bye-bye.
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
Ah! Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing it in sip start so I don't so I don't end up needing to go to the loo all the time.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
The beautiful broken heap smells oddly enticing. You find you can't resist. You hear what comes next. You watch with cold. Her darling pups will not be of her own species. Gnolls bring forth their iniquitous litter from many corpsed wounds, including pain. You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature.
A fine day for murder.
I'm ready. With finesse.
God damn it.
Well, so much for peace. What's in here? What's that? No hesitation.
can't be asked.
Time to move. You're mine.
I'm very lazy right now. Like, I feel very lazy right now. Ow! I'm in pain.
That symbol in the blood. What does it mean?
I'm not gonna mess with that yet. Nuh-uh. Can't be asked.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Maybe. I'm just gonna go back here so I can backtrack.
Biting flies. Midges. Ugh. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you, if we survive this Bug's banquet. If you must know, I'm actually a princess of House Nightstar, and I'm married to a Tarask named Jonathan.
Fucking
Anything
hell!
else you'd like to know?
Ay, ay, ay.
Better be cautious.
Ay, ay, ay.
Open up. Game for surface children. That's curious.
I'm EP.
Goblins ahead.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
This'll be fun.
Shove out the claw! Drow coming through!
Also, like, didn't be afraid to talk to us. I'm just watching the chat. Yes, you are, Chaotic. Shut up. I wish I could just... Whee!
Is someone there? Let's keep to the shadows.
No one stop me yet. Nothing hurts anymore.
You could have just went that way, you silly gooses.
What to do?
Soldier.
Trust no one.
No one back home will ever believe this. Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby. This thing won't yield its contents easily.
Magically sealed. Can't go ape smash on this thing.
What are you saying in this chat? Fucking hell. Fuck it. Even the sound is scaring us. Even the bloody sounds are scaring us now.
That might be worth a look. A prayer sheet with the same symbol as the one on the chest. My prayers are answered.
Haha. Haha.
Dead owlbear prey, no doubt. Let's move. Amicus animus.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
It doesn't like me. Yes, yes you can. No, it doesn't like us.
You can only surmise the obvious. The owlbear is out for blood.
You're gonna hear me roar. You're gonna
The beast
hear
shrinks
me
back,
roar.
feathers quivering.
This is good. Outmaneuver them.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Need to learn the hard way.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Oh no. Oh no.
A single strike will end his suffering.
No!
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
Mood?
At least the cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Curious sounding.
What's up for discussion?
By the way, just checking in. How's the stream doing? All right.
I want to have a word.
Oblivious to your presence, the cub can...
Okay. Gets better every stream, eh? You never know, I might be able to do it on, like, you know, like the actual one that's meant to be on at one point, you know, one day. Today's not that day, but one day. Alright. Do we want to have a 15 minutes, like, just break? You know, like, take time, like just a 5 minute break, just to, like, self-care, just to do stuff. Because I need to, like, take a moment to do a bio break and just kind of, like, you know, refresh me mind before I go back to the game. Because if I do that without, like, so what I'll do is I'll save new kebab. And then